the land of fairy chimneys and beautiful valleys. Today we are diving into the magical Cappadocia, the ancient city with a beautiful landscape and a beautiful view of the countryside as far as your eyes can reach. Cappadocia is a magical paradise. The first question that will pop up in your mind is that how you should reach Cappadocia. Well, guys, it's pretty easy. There are two ways to reach Cappadocia if you're in Istanbul. If you're traveling from Istanbul to Cappadocia, either you can take a bus, which is a 10 to 12 hours journey, or you can take a plane ticket, and the prices for both are almost the same. So the choice is yours. Cappadocia, the name traditionally used in Christian sources throughout history, continues in use as an international tourism concept to define a region of exceptional natural wonders, in particular characterized by fairy chimneys and a unique historical and cultural heritage. For me to write this in particular is for my passion, which is for travel and explore the world. My homage to travel depicts my efforts to motivate people for traveling. My book, In Love with Japan, is the example of my gratitude for traveling. History of Turkish Cappadocia. By the end of the early 12th century, Anatolian Seljuks had established their sole dominance over the region. With the decline and the fall of Konya-based Seljuks in the second half of the 13th century, they were gradually replaced by Karaman-based Beylik of Karaman, who themselves were gradually succeeded by the Ottoman Empire over the course of the 15th century. Cappadocia remained part of the Ottoman Empire for centuries to come and remains now part of the modern state of Turkey. Nevşehir. A fundamental change occurred in between when a new urban center, Nevşehir, was founded in the early 18th century of a grain vizier who was a native of the locality, Nevşehir Damat Ibrahim Pasha, to serve as a regional capital, a role the city continues to assume to this day. In the meantime, many former Cappadocians had shifted to a Turkish dialect, and where the Greek language was maintained, it became heavily influenced by the surrounding Turkish. The dialect of Greek is known as Cappadocian Greek, following the 1923 population exchange between Greece and Turkey. The language is now only spoken by a handful of the former population's descendants in modern Greece. Tourism in modern Cappadocia. The area is a popular tourist destination as it has many areas with unique geological, historic, and cultural features. Touristic Cappadocia includes four cities. Number 1, Nevşehir. Number 2, Kayseri. Number 3, Aksaray. And number 4, Nikde. Among the most visited underground cities are Derinkuyu, Kemakli, Gaziemir, and Özkonak. The best historic mansions and cave houses for tourist stays are in Urgut, Göreme, Gözyurt, and Uçhisar. The Great Göreme. Well, I lived mostly in Göreme and witnessed its inexplicable beauty. To travel and explore and to learn, a small town surrounded by mountains said to be made of volcanic ash. Amazing views from one corner to the other. I had witnessed surprising swing of change in weather over the period of 5 days, where I was able to witness sunny days, rain, and indeed the sweet snow. Getting around. Once you landed in the town of Göreme, it would be more fun if you like to explore it yourself, as I did. There is plenty of information, a lot of people around to sell you their services. It is pretty easy, but I decided to explore it myself. There is a local bus stop right in the middle of the town, surrounded by various shops for souvenirs. You can find items like clothes to artificial jewelry, and from restaurants to small grocery stores. The local minibus goes to Nevşehir, crossing Uçişehir. The local bus is somewhat helpful if you have decided to roam around on your own. It will take only 3 Turkish lira to drop you to Nevşehir. And as Uçişehir is on the way, you can drop by for many attractions on the way, including Pigeon Valley and the Uçişehir Castle. It is that easy. For Urgup, though, there is another bus that goes to and that leaves the open air museum on its way. So you can explore much more on your own rather than paying for taxis and stuff. Cappadocia is an ancient city, and as soon as you reach this magical place, you would feel the generosity of nature with a unique and completely different style of landscape. I believe the movie Aladdin must have been filmed in Cappadocia. The rich culture endured in ancient civilizations can be seen immensely in this place. I love rain and I love snowfall. You will get both over here. Cold weather with a view designed only for those who are unique themselves. Cappadocia has a lot of valleys, from which I love the most are Pigeon Valley, Rose Valley, and Love Valley. Uçişehir Castle has a mesmerizing view from the top and is best for hiking. A large picture of the countryside with colorful balloons hanging in the clouds. It is one of the most attracting and eye-catching destinations. The more you explore, the more you will love it and get inspired by its unique beauty. The underground cities, on the other hand, are the site maps of an ancient civilization and history preserved by the historians still to this day for people to know the ways of life and the old traditions.
Erzurum'da çevirdiler yolu, Erzurum'da çevirdiler yolu, jandarmalar bağladılar kolu, aman kolu, jandarmalar ne bağlarsın çavuş benim kolumu, ne bağlarsın çavuş benim kolumu, ben bilirim karakolun yolunu, aman ben bilirim karakolun yolunu, aman elleri koynumda kınalı gelir, edalı gelir, başının yazması oyalı gelir, sevdalı gelir, elleri koynumda kınalı gelir, edalı gelir, başının yazması oyalı gelir, sevdalı gelir.
Uçişehir Castle has a mesmerizing view from the top and is best for hiking. A large picture of the countryside with colorful balloons hanging in the clouds. It is one of the most attracting and eye-catching destinations. The more you explore, the more you will love it, get inspired by it, and its unique beauty. The underground cities, on the other hand, are the side maps of an ancient civilizations and history preserved by the historians still to this day for people to know the ways of life and the old traditions. There are so many attractions, things to do, things to explore, and a lot more things to have fun. Local tours engage you in towards a beautiful nightlife where you can amuse yourself with traditional Sufi music as well as the famous Turkish nights to witness traditional belly dance. The food is fantastic in Cappadocia. Just like all the other cities of the amazing Turkey, you can see numerous restaurants with exquisite cuisines to give you the taste you desire. You can get any food you like. The variety of food here will blow your mind. And always remember, when you travel, the taste of food, when cooked local with the ingredients acquired from the local sources, is more delicious and something delicious to explore. The souvenir shops, on the other hand, deserve their space into the fantastic sketch of this beautiful city. Handmade crafts from local people are just out of this world, and you have a massive variety to choose from. Moreover, you can get almost anything you could have dreamed of shopping from such a store. There is plenty more to discuss about Cappadocia. Thus, one video, one article is not enough to capture its mesmerism. The beauty of Cappadocia is unique and designed for those who are unique too. Away from city lights, there is a world living in ultimate peace in a beautiful way possible. A real Ottoman style, I'd say. Cave houses are a unique and delicate form of seeing life from a different perspective. To feel the luxury of travel, having the aroma of attractive scenery and a subtle lifestyle. We'll cover more on upcoming videos. Alright folks, thank you very much for watching the video. If you like the video, hit the like button below, subscribe my channel, and comment and share as much as possible. If you have any questions, please comment below and let me know what you feel about my videos. Thank you very much for watching.